Hello, I'm Gary Jolly from the Tractor Store in Richland. Now's the best time of the year to save more with Mahindra, and it all starts with zero. Pay zero down and 0% interest up to 60 months. That's more for less on many of Mahindra's best-selling models, with tractors that deliver more lift, capacity, fuel efficiency, and built-in weight. So get zero down, 0% interest for up to 60 months on Mahindra, the world's #1 selling tractor, Mahindra, available at the Tractor Store in Richland.
All right, fire away.
Coach, Garrett Ramsey does it again, 2 days in a row for you. Did you guys plan to, have him as an option again today?
Well, I don't know if we planned, but we knew that he was able to go if we needed to. Our plan was to try to use some other guys and not get to him, but game got to a point where we had to go to Ramsey, and once again he came out and picked up a second save.
Coach, this is the second day in a row you guys kind of battled through some stuff and just find a way to win a game. What did you kind of learn over the last couple of days from your team, just the way they've kind of been fighting?
Well, I think the first thing is our pitching staff has done a great job of minimizing runs for the most part. I know that UCONN scored some there early, but they weren't big innings. They were still enough, there even when we were down 3-0 before Sarge hit the 3-run homer. Ben was able to minimize before we went to the pen with Aubrey. So, I think the pitching staff is doing a great job, and our young hitters, they're grinding and they're trying to figure it out, and they're doing things that they have to do to put runs on the board, and it's going to be a work in progress, for a little while, honestly.
Coach, could you talk about what you thought of Sargent's performance?
Well, obviously the 3-run homer was really big there that tied the game. We needed that momentum. It was a time where UConn had gone up. It scored twice in 3 innings, and we needed that big blast to get us back in the game, and that's what it did. I think it really charged us and gave us some energy to move forward. Once again, he comes back, hits a 2-run homer, and couldn't be more proud of that young man. He's a really good hitter. He hasn't got off to the start that he wants or we wanted, but now he's starting to heat up a little bit. So had a big double for us last night, and these 2 home runs tonight.
Coach, what was your thoughts on Etheridge's start today?
Well, I thought, he pounded the zone. It wasn't like he wasn't throwing strikes. I think, on a day like today with the wind kind of blowing out a little bit, of course, the home run didn't get him, like it did Stanley yesterday. But, I think Ben, probably missed over the plate just a little bit more than he'd like. Some of those hits that UConn had were not really squared up. They just found their way in between us. And, but he'll get better. He's a competitor, and to get him that first start, I think is all important as we move forward to his next opportunity.
Coach, does it feel like, I know it's only 6 games or 6 games into it, but seeing the improvement with the lineup, capitalizing with runners on base for the second day in a row?
Yeah, well, we're just trying to make it work. In all honesty, Andrew, we got some guys that still need to be able to, in those situations, to step up and deliver for us. We missed on opportunities again today, and that we need to cash in on. And we got out hit, but that's fine. We won the game. There were certain things that you look at the line and you go, how did we win that game? But it was timely hitting. We built some innings. Charlie Fisher had a really good day at the plate, 2 backside doubles to get things going. So I thought there were a lot of good things that happened. Ween had a presence in the lineup today that we needed in that spot. So overall, we played a real clean game. Errors wise had made error, and pitching staff's gone out there and done well outside of just a couple innings.
Coach, I noticed that Reed Trimble came out the lineup, so with ice. What's his status?
That was from yesterday. When he dove for that ball yesterday, he jammed that shoulder. He's had a history of that shoulder dislocating. So we kind of banged that thing up, played through it last night. It was a little bit sore today, tried to get through it, but there was a couple of swings that aggravated it. So we just made the decision to go ahead and get him out of there and get Garrity in there. And Garrity's been playing good in center field, made a nice play for us out there against the wall. So, we'll see how Reed is tomorrow and evaluate what that lineup is going to be based on that.
Coach, what was your message to the team just going into tomorrow's game to try to sweep the series?
Well, just, don't be satisfied. We've done something right now that's very hard to do, and that's win two games of a 3-game series with a third one to play. UConn's a very good team. They're going to come out ready to punch us in the mouth tomorrow. They don't want to leave here swept. They've got a sense of urgency. I told them there's going to be times where we might be 0-2 on the weekend, and we'll have to have that sense of urgency to salvage that one game. So, but we're put ourselves in a real special place, and that's the ability to go out and win 3 games on a weekend against a very, very quality club. That's going to be a good RPI club. They're picked to win the Big East. So, we just need to get some rest, come out tomorrow with that sense of urgency and get after it, pick up where we left off today. Everybody good? Heath, you're mighty quiet.
I'm over here at Reed Green Coliseum. There's a lot of noise. I didn't want to mess everybody up.
All right. Well, let me see if Jack's found those other guys. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You got them? All right. They'll be here in just a few minutes, he said.
I'm gonna put y'all on mute, okay?
How you doing, Chris?
Doing good, man.
Could you just talk about what it felt like to hit your first career home run?
It felt really good. In the fall, I hit a pretty good bit. I felt good. I guess I was pressing real early this year, but yeah, to finally hit my first one, it was real nice. Felt really good.
What did you see on that pitch on the first one?
Well, it was the first pitch. I don't know. I was sitting soft because they've been throwing hard all day, and I was like, they had to eventually come soft, and they hit soft and put a slider down the middle, and I hit it.
Hey, Chris, you seem to really your bats heat up the past couple of games. What went into that? Did you do anything different? Was there anything in your preparation, or are you just seeing the ball better?
Yes, sir. And just my confidence has been down a little bit, striking out a little too much, not like normal. But I just went into it to have fun today and had a really good day.
Same question as earlier. What'd you see on the second home run?
Well, Coach Krill, he said sit hard because my last bat after the home run, the second one I struck out, and it threw me a real I think 4 fastballs, and I had a feeling it was coming back with it, and I was on it again.
Just mentally, do you think yesterday's hit and just today's home run kind of gives you a confidence boost?
Oh, yes, sir, for sure, 100%. Seeing the ball really well now. I've been swinging balls in the dirt. I'm taking them, and it makes me feel really good to be able to see the ball really good.
Chris, do you think you guys have grown at all in the last 2 days? These are 2, tough wins, and you kind of had to grind both of them out. Do you feel like your team grew at all?
Oh, yes, sir. We were swinging. We were taking too many pitches the past few weekends, like balls right down the middle, taking too many pitches. And I think winning this weekend, really hunting the fastball and not missing the fastball. And we're actually taking walks too, more walks, not swinging the pitches out of the zone. And I think it gives us the confidence to be able to go out there and put up runs. You good?
I think we're good.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks. Congrats. Garrett, did you black out today?
I did not. No, I didn't black out today.
What was your approach heading into that bases loaded situation?
I knew how to try to minimize the situation and get a ground ball. Maybe a double play would be the best thing about it, but it's just nice to get that ground ball.
Were you going back to the slider again?
I did a little bit, but I knew they had seen us on yesterday, so I tried to put the changeup in there with it.
Is that what was working for you in the heading into the ninth? Was that your go-to pitch right there?
It was.
Just could you describe I guess, yesterday made your debut and then now it's kind of a similar night again, just how you were able to do it 2 straight nights?
We've been preparing for going back-to-back days back in the fall and all throughout the early spring. So I was ready for it. My arm was ready, and I told coach to let me have the ball, and I went out there and did it again.
When did you guys have the discussion of you going back out there again today?
Right after the game yesterday, he said, "Be ready for the market. It's coming."
Garrett, just overall as a team, these are two really tough wins y'all had to kind of grind out, and it took, pitching, batting. It took every facet of the game. What do you think you guys have learned over the past 2 days, and how have you grown as a team?
I think our hitters have got a lot more mature, and they really just settled down in there and watched a lot of pitches and had some good swings on some balls, and there's been discipline up there. It looks like a different team out there. We got a lot of fight in them.